Good day. Welcome to episode 2 of How to Be Superhuman. Today's topic is bad versus not good. And this was directly related to episode 1 about the basics. And today I've got a real waveform pattern which is behind me. A valley and a mountain. And more valleys beyond the mountain and more mountains beyond those valleys. Do you notice though that there's anything bad behind me? And sure, you might see a mountain and have a not very good memory to that, or think of cities or towns as being polluting or something that's not good. But really, all I see behind me is okay. It actually looks quite peaceful, and most people just going about their constructive lives, relatively to you and I. And so another example, something that we can't see, is with the breath. I invite you now to take a nice deep inhale and slowly release and exhale. One more nice deep inhalation and a slow exhalation. Now, is any part of that breath bad? You notice that it just takes one half to get to the other half, just like good and bad, or as I would like to transmute, good and not good. You notice that not good and bad mean the same but completely different things. What we have here in front of me is a bunch of what we call negative space, and my body is positive matter. But really, if what was around me was negative space, then if I put my hand into it, it would cease to exist and become neutral, or what is called cathode. Even in science now, the two sides of the battery are not positive and negative, but positive and cathode, which means a positive charge and the ability to have a positive charge. So there's not actually negativity in that whatsoever. You can't have a negative charge. And so our thoughts and our feelings are like this too. Situations and experiences. We might get into them and be in a real bind, or something that is really not good is happening, something horrendous even, that we can't make sense of in the moment. Complete confusion might make people angry, but there's always a lesson in it. And that leads, when we start switching around bad to not good, negative to not positive, we're starting to talk about living as if things happen for a reason. Which you may do this for spiritual reasons, you may do this for scientific reasons. Those two things are also opposite sides of the same coin, as we'll cover in a later episode. But ultimately, if we see that things happen for a reason, we are living in ultimate optimism. And living in ultimate optimism will only result in a positive outcome if we just keep on trying. You get better at it. We're naturally in this state of consciousness, of life, and so we're practicing the breath and we're practicing perspective every day. I recommend that you try replacing all words like bad and negative with words like not good, not positive, or things like wrong as just not right. Something to learn from these situations. And so rather than them happening for no point, or even worse, responding to negativity, you can switch it around. You can see the opposite side of the pattern of the waveform and see that there's nothing wrong with the valley, nor is there anything wrong with the peak. The two insinuate each other, making it a place so that we can exist. Contrast. It just simply is. It doesn't have to even be good. You could switch around the word good with bad and not bad, but what good would that do you for your life? What sort of happiness would that bring you? And some people will do this, and some people who are really positive, they'll balance each other out. I'm just giving you an opportunity to observe and to practice mental transmutation through seeing things in a very positive light. Thank you.